Hey guys, welcome to another episode of This Old Bike, where we take old bikes and get them back roadworthy, trailworthy again, and get them back out there. So I got this bike here. This is a Trek 7500 multi-rack. I believe it's from sometime in the 90s when Trek still made bikes. Made in the USA frame, aluminum frame. It's got a steel fork, just kind of a regular bike. Something I got from a family member. They tried to have somebody fix it for them. They had a chain missing or a broken chain. They put the wrong chain on here. It doesn't work at all. So they know I mess around with bikes, so they asked me if I could help them get it put back together. So I'm not a professional bike mechanic, but I do have two thumbs and some tools. So maybe let's see what we can do. Looking at this bike, one of the first things I notice about it, it has toe cages. I think at this point we all know toe cages are a bad idea.
Mr. President, may I talk to Brian? How is it?
Other than that, the tires seem to be holding air, and it doesn't seem to be in too bad a shape. So hopefully we can just get a new chain on here, see how it shifts. If it shifts okay, then we can ride it from there. So let's get started. You can tell right away it's a serious bike, because serious bikes don't have kickstands. Not entirely sure why, but that's kind of how it is. So this old chain, or this old new chain, let's get it off here. Let's grab our chain breaker and see if we can get it off of there. There we go, just pushing that pin out like so. No big deal. Well, that's what a chain breaker does, break chains. So, this old new chain, or incorrect chain, off of here. I'm not sure what this was for, a kid's bike, or where this new chain came from, if this is something somebody got at the dollar store and tried to throw on here, but I think I've got a chain that's the right size. Let me go take a look. I'm gonna mock up, just use this old chain I have. It has this is a 3x setup. This came off of a bike that had almost the exact, may have the exact same setup. And we're just gonna see if we can get this to work. This is not somebody training for the Tour de France or any other competition. This is somebody that just wants a regular bicycle to just work and just be able to ride it. See another, looks like another screw or rivet missing off this front derailleur. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. We'll see. I'm just going to get this on here. Looks like some Goomba may have messed this up when they took it all apart, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get it back together and see what we end up with. Alright guys, it was a little harder than it needed to be, but just popped the old pin out, popped the same pin back in. Didn't deal with a master link or anything like that. I was just using the chain I had on hand. So let's get it lubed up here. Seems like it's gonna fit. Everything I could see. So let's get the chain lubed up and then see how it shifts. I'm gonna ride around here and then we'll see what we gotta do from there. Actually, everything appears to shift okay. I don't know, I don't really care for the toe cages. It's like this seat within the days before quick release. I'm gonna see if I can staple up the cover on this seat, get it cleaned up a little bit better, but everything shifts through the gears just fine. Maybe a little bit more chain lube and then wipe off what we got. Now that I was able to shift and run through the gears. These toe cages are kind of crazy looking. Actually, if you put the pedals down the other way, sometimes you can strike the bottom. I mean, nobody uses those anymore. It's kind of funny. Kind of want, I don't know if I should leave them on there for nostalgia, but they seem kind of dangerous, to be honest with you. But that's how his bike was set up, so. Shimano chain only. Well, that's what I got on there. That's what I got on there. Bike all cleaned up, just wiped down with some kind of floor cleaner type stuff. Got to raise this seat a little higher. This is pretty low for me. Actually, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and fix this seat underneath. Well, my height, that's about probably where I would want it to be. Yep. All right, here we go for the road test. Final road test. Old-timey cage pedals. Grip shifters. Can't say I like these grip shifters, but it's not my bike. I've had them before. This mirror, the bar end's kind of old-timey. Ride's pretty good. You spend so much time on mountain bikes, you forget how easy it is for these bikes with skinny tires like this. Road bike gearing to just roll down the road. Everything feels pretty good. Shifting like it should. Brakes working good. Don't need to do anything with that. They're working. Once again, just a regular bike. For a regular person, they just want it to work. Not getting ready for the Tour de France or anything. But ride's pretty nice. These old Treks aren't bad. There's no reason you can't get more miles out of them. I'm sure this was probably could have been a $200 repair at a bike shop, whereas 30 minutes of effort and $0.00. Luckily I had a spare chain. At the most, maybe you needed to buy a chain if I didn't already have one, but no reason any of you guys can't do that yourself. Pretty easy, and no reason to not keep these old Trek bikes out on the road. You replace it with someone new, but if you got a bike that's working just fine, why not ride it?